So let's talk.
Let's do it. Let's first talk about your background in code enforcement and your thoughts so far after having seen what happened yesterday.
Right. Well, it's remarkable, of course, that no one was badly injured or even killed with this situation.
Yeah.
So it was sort of an early Christmas gift, I think, for everyone involved here. So I am a faculty member at John Jay, but I spent many years in code enforcement, particularly the fire code.
So you've inspected buildings like this. You've looked at them. So when we say that a partial collapse like this, and it looks like, Lindsay Tuckman was here showing us, the facade looks like it may have peeled away from the joist, I guess. Is that, would you agree with that based on what you've seen?
Yeah, it's important to make a specific distinction here, though, because, you know, New York City's had facade inspections for quite a few years, which was a result very often of bricks and ornamentation, things falling off the side of buildings, hitting people, of course, and things like that. But let's be clear about this. This quote unquote facade really was a wall. We call it a load-bearing wall that structurally carries a portion of the building here.
Because that's the way it was built in 1922, right? I mean, when the building was built, the bricks weren't just put on the outside of a structure. The bricks were the structure.
Wow.
The bricks are the structure, and that's really important to distinguish this, because some folks have sort of thought, well, this is just the outside of the building. Well, in this case, yeah, it is the outside of the building, but it's also holding the building up. And had this collapse zone move further in either direction on this building, we could have had even obviously a much different result here. So it's clear that when we talk about buildings like this, we got to make sure that we understand what happened, and we'll find that out hopefully the investigation. But we can't just, this is not a decorative situation of things falling off. This was the building itself coming down.
And so when we have buildings like this, and we have a number of them in our city and cities around our city, everybody walks through buildings that were built in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. There are structural differences in the way they were built. This is not, as you said, this is a load-bearing wall. So are we inspecting these buildings properly? Are we giving them the attention that they need when we see something that might not be right?
Well, that's a very important point, because you know, typically here in New York City, we have, of course, the facade inspections. One of the only existing building types that the Department of Building looks at are, ironically, the garages. We knew we had the collapse, you know, some months ago in the garage in Lower Manhattan. But existing buildings like this do not require city oversight in terms of actually the city inspectors going out and inspecting them. It doesn't happen. It's left up completely to the owner. So this really may beg the question going forward here. How do we handle this? Do we have a much more aggressive program in the city for doing structural inspections of older buildings? And that's what happened, actually. You know, remember the Surfside collapse down in Florida?
Very well.
That led to this kind of situation where we're going back to existing buildings and checking them out. So this is really important. And as you point out here, there's thousands of these kind of buildings throughout the city here that are very big and they're very old. And they do really require some level of oversight and documented oversight, not just rely on the owner to say, oh, gee, I got a problem here, I need to get it fixed. You know, that's when the codes require, they trigger notification of the building department, but not before that.
No, and people in the neighborhood were sharing that concern too, saying, "Look, my building looks pretty much like that building."
Exactly.
So it's a big, it's a big deal. Mr. Corbett, thank you for your time and your perspective. We appreciate it.
I do want to talk more about this, though, and I hope we do on further shows.
We talk about these structures built during this time and how much better construction was, but
it needs to be maintained.
almost 100 years later,
and it needs to be inspected.
We need to maintain it.